Hey yo, it's Lano and welcome back to another episode here on the CraftWorks SMP. In last episode, we put together the starting touches of an interior inside of the Mega Castle. And yes, Melissa did retaliate with a Melissa head. Yeah, that's definitely not going to stay, but yeah, that was pretty funny. We discovered that on stream, and I had footage of that, but I lost that footage because I just upgraded computers. More details on that here in a little bit. We've done this, and I don't really want to work anymore on the inside right now. I'm kind of confused as to what I need to do and what I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do over here yet. I don't know what I'm going to do over there just yet. And we discussed possibly doing the storage room up here in last episode, but even then, I don't know that I've got that much room to mess with if I do it up here. So we're gonna figure something out. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Honestly, it might just come to me not even doing the redstone and just making a manual sorting system, which is perfectly fine. But you know me, and I like to be extra, so hopefully we can do the redstone. I don't know, we'll figure something out. But we're gonna shift our focus out here to the exterior today. And I don't mean the exterior as in the castle itself, I mean out here, because I've kind of neglected all of this. And I don't really remember if earlier in the season, if I talked at all about doing the outside of the mountain or anything, but the plan that I've got in mind at the moment is to make more of these towers, but going around the mountain on both sides. And I'm not going to go any further around the mountain than like right about here, and that's simply because I just don't want to build around the snow. I don't like building in snow. I've never really cared for it, and I don't intend on starting today. So the plan is to get these towers put in, and I'm thinking of trying to get a retaining wall put in, but I've got no idea how I'm going to do that just yet. We're going to figure that out. That might be later today. I'm not entirely sure. I do know that I want to get these towers put in. But before we start getting these towers put in, I just want to go on ahead and circle back around to the computer upgrade thing. If you've noticed a difference in video quality and audio quality or anything else, it's because I just built a new computer and I'm still figuring out all the settings between OBS and DaVinci Resolve and everything else, so just bear with me. These next couple of episodes might vary a little bit in quality. It's going to be okay, I promise. I'm going to keep trying to put out the best quality that I possibly can, but there is a little bit of a shift in that. Now we've got all that rambling out of the way, I'm going to start getting resources together so we can start building this thing. Resources have now been acquired, and I've got them all right here, and I'm really hoping that this is enough. I mean, I only plan on building 7 of these towers, and these are relatively simple, and honestly, some of these towers are going to be inset in the ground, so like the bottom of some of these towers are not even going to show some of the mushroom stems, so we might save on some blocks. Hopefully that's the case. I don't really know. We're going to figure it out. But the goal as of right now is to get 7 of these towers put in. So there's gonna be one back there, and then one right here, one right here. Basically, anywhere that I've got these orange circles is gonna be where I'm putting in the tower. And I've got them going all the way around right over here, and then right up over here to the snowy area. And I've got no intent on going any further than that. And there's gonna be a retaining wall linking all of this up. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I did it on live stream recently, and was honestly happy with how it turned out, but then also realized I overcomplicated it, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it and make it be diagonal, because all of this is diagonal because there's a mountain. So I'm not really sure how it's going to go just yet. We're going to figure that out. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to go on ahead and get to building. Alright, these towers are finally put in, and I'm thrilled to be done with it because they took way too long to do. But I'm really happy with it because I feel like it just adds a lot to the atmosphere of this place. I think this is honestly what this mountain needed. Though from down here, I did notice something. So if we go all the way down here and then we look up, and then we look at these towers, especially right here from like this angle right here, where you kind of have it next to the castle, there's a lot of just white happening here. There's not really anything breaking it up. So I think the retaining wall that goes here needs to be something just a little bit different, something that kind of contrasts it a little bit and maybe kind of ties into it a little bit. I don't know how we're going to do it just yet. We got to figure something out. But I do know that I just don't want it to be one big white blob right here. And realistically speaking, none of the other crafters are probably going to be down here from this angle anyway. So I really shouldn't be looking into it that much, but at the same time, I'm a perfectionist and I'm an overthinker, so it is what it is. But I've also thought a little bit about what I want to do going all the way around this way and up the mountain and just pretty much around the side of it. And originally I told myself I wasn't going to build out here. Am I going to listen to myself? Not at all. I'm probably going to do something out here, keep it simple, just like a little path or something, I don't know. But we'll figure that out when we get there. You know, when inspiration strikes, you kind of have to go with it. I do know I need to do a little bit more terraforming right here because we've got these holes right here, and then I've got one right here, and probably more in various spots that just need to be patched up and will just honestly made more presentable because right now that's not looking the greatest. But I'm really happy with what we've got here. I think right now I just need to start by figuring out a color palette and some block choices and everything for this retaining wall. So let's do that real quick. Editor Lane here. I forgot to record a bit for this, so I'm just going to awkwardly insert this announcement right here and say that the Lucky Lane Zero official Discord server is now live. Want to hang out? Click the link in the description. Oh, and that color palette that we were talking about? Well, that can wait. We're going to go and visit Melissa first.
Lane.
Yes.
I have a request. I need you to test my dunk tank.
Okay, you want me to be your dunk taste? Whoa, wrong word.
Dunk tester.
Yes, a dunk test dummy.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Ignore the mess. What do you think? Pretty cute, huh?
This is pretty cool. Really, I love how everything out here has come out, especially, you know, now that you've changed the gorilla into a clown. But
yes, he fits in well. He fits in well.
Yeah, he does.
I'm glad I'm keeping him. I think I might like change the armor though and like maybe dye the leather and like trim it.
Oh, you should. That'd be sick.
I think that would look pretty sick.
Dude, that'd be sick, yeah.
I'm gonna crawl up there and I'm gonna ask you to dunk me with the snowballs that are in the chest.
Say no more.
Dunk me. I am here and I am ready to be dunked. Come on, you can do it.
This is harder
than it looks. You can do it.
This is
you can do it.
This is a lot harder than it looks. Oh, there we go.
GG. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't too easy.
No, that was pretty difficult. There, I mean, it's all RNG, but it was still pretty difficult.
Perfect.
Boy,
now you get up there.
Oh,
you get up there.
My turn now.
Your turn now.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right. I'm here.
All right. Perfect.
What are you doing? Why are there pufferfish below me, Melissa?
It's a special surprise for you.
It's not much of a surprise now, is it?
No.
Come on, Melissa, hit it.
I'm going to.
Come on, Melissa, you throw like a girl.
Well, this may come as a surprise. But I am, in fact, a woman.
No way.
I know. Crazy.
Oh, there we go. Ow. Oh, man.
Little PTSD?
A little bit. I've had too many pufferfish around me this season.
Oh, how many are in there?
Right now
Only
there's 3. How many did you have in there? Did you have 9?
I had 4.
Oh, you had 4. Okay.
That's why I asked Millie where she farmed her coral, because I flew really far and couldn't find any pufferfish or like warm oceans. And I was like, I don't want to give away the pufferfish deal, so I'm just going to ask where she farmed her coral. Thinking that I need coral.
I mean, you know, I actually thought you needed coral. I mean, you're building with a lot of color. I thought you was actually going to use coral.
No, I don't need coral. Wool is my go-to, dude. I think the only build that doesn't have wool in it right now is this, the carousel, which is so sad now.
Oh, there's a diamond up top? Don't mind if I do.
That was for decor?
Oh, hold on. I can fix it.
You're breaking my carousel more than it's already broken. I can't stand this place.
I think this is the first time, like, I've got it on camera, me wandering around your base, and I genuinely love everything you've done out here.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I know I've told you many times off camera, but this is me now saying it on camera.
Aw, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I have so many plans for this place, and I'm just like, how am I gonna do this?
You're telling me, have you seen what I've built this season?
I know, but you have way more time than I do, and I'm like, okay,
I don't
I
have that much
wanna.
time nowadays. Why do you think this is the first
True.
CraftWorks episode like a month now?
I'm nervous because there's so many empty little spaces. Like, there's this over here that's empty.
Dude, get some custom trees out here.
There's like this big area that's empty. I think I have an idea for this area, but I'm not 100% sure.
I could honestly see, like, in some of these areas, like these larger grassy areas, some like custom trees and stuff.
Like bigger ones or like little
you
little
can scale it to
bushes?
well, you can scale it to whatever. I mean, you know,
Yeah, 'cause
whatever
I don't want
your heart desires.
I don't want it to completely block off my tents and
Oh
stuff
no,
like
definitely
that.
not. But it would
And I
help
like
direct sight lines a
the
little bit.
well, and then yeah.
I mean,
Oh my
mine's
goodness.
just a suggestion. You know, this is obviously your area. You do you. But I think it'd be cool.
No, no, I very much like that idea because I've been really struggling how to fill up these spaces. And I hate to say it, but I kind of want to use banners that say welcome across this area here or
Okay,
something.
no, that would be cool right here. I could see that. Ooh, okay. So another idea since we're here discussing ideas now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you could kind of close this off just a little bit and like dig this out just a little bit, just down a little and turn it into a pond and then have the banner sticking up on a little block. You didn't see that?
Ooh, that's
Like
kind of
right here in the
cute.
center that says
Okay.
welcome. So there's like a little pond here. You know, you can add a little bit of blue right here, a little color.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
picking up what I'm
A
putting
little
down?
color. A
Yeah,
little
a
color.
little color.
Like I need color.
Yes, this whole area is just so drab. It's so
It's
bland.
boring. It's
Yes,
like I'm watching a black and white film.
exactly. But that's also another color that you haven't really played with out here, right? Like you've got a little bit of blue, but you don't have like water blue other than like the glass blocks or the balloons. That's the closest to it.
Yeah, or some of the flowers or whatever. Yeah, good points.
See,
Very
I'm
good
full of
points.
ideas. You know, I'm giving ideas here. I'm being helpful. Now that'll be
Very.
12 diamonds, please. Oh, I was kidding. I was kidding. I thought we were just having a moment there.
No, I was counting my change.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate the
Again,
input.
just all ideas and stuff. And these are ideas that are coming to my mind while walking through your base. Why I can't have
Mm-hmm.
these kinds of ideas while walking around my own base, I've got no idea. But, you know,
It's so hard when you're so it's like looking at the same art that like you've
yeah,
been working on for so long and then you get like I guess writer's block in quotations, you know. And you're like, I
yeah.
don't know what else to do because that's where I am here, but then you walked over and you're like, well, you could put this here and there and there and there.
Well, and like, see, for me, it's not so much of like writer's block, or I guess in our case, builder's block. I
Builder's
think,
block.
I think for,
Minecraft.
yes, I think for me, the problem is I get so hyper fixated on one specific task that my brain doesn't think anything about the surrounding stuff.
Like you were so hyper focused on the castle that you're like, okay, I've got this now. How am I gonna fill out all this space
Well,
around it?
the interior, I'm not really going to worry too much with, other than maybe an escape room if we get time to do that, and then the storage room. But the storage room is going to take up a lot of space, and I probably should have planned that out a little bit more as I was building up the castle. You
Mhm.
live and you learn.
True. So true. So real. Based.
Based. Okay,
Well,
well, this has been fun.
I hope you enjoyed your dunk tank.
Yes,
Your
my spicy dunk tank.
spicy dunk tank. I much appreciate it.
Yes.
Is my little A little prank. A little
A
pranky prank.
little
A little
pranky
pranky
prank.
prank. Little
I mean,
pranky
I
prank.
don't know if that was much of a pranky prank. I mean, I seen the pufferfish before I fell, but it was still fun nonetheless.
How else was I supposed to do it?
Look, Melissa,
I'm surprised you just didn't notice. You were like, oh, like, why is there a dispenser in the
the thing
water?
is, as I was climbing the diving board, I did look down and notice it, and in my head, I said to myself, "Why is there a dispenser down here?" And then I thought, "Wait, this is like a circus out here. There's all sorts of reasons why there should be a dispenser in the ground and underwater. This is totally not suspicious." And then ended up being the most suspicious thing about this.
Yeah, and I was like, how am I gonna hide this lever? And I forgot that it does this.
Melissa, you could have literally like hid it underneath this chest right here or anything else.
Yeah, but then you would have seen. Oh, I could have done the chest. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just didn't want you to look at something and be like, why is there a lever there?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it.
I tried.
You did great.
And now it will forever be a spicy dunk tank.
Yes.
Because I'm not going in to get those pufferfish.
We gotta just go in there and name them now.
I know, right? Will they despawn? Surely not.
No, they won't despawn.
They blow up like balloons. Oh my gosh, this is genius.
Hold on. You just now realized this.
Dude, I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh, they're in the circus. What can I name them? Balloon?
That's
and then I'm like,
literally
oh, wait,
what a pufferfish does.
I know, but I have so many balloons around here, and I didn't even like put two and two together that pufferfish actually go really well in my circus.
That's literally their one function is to puff up like a balloon, Melissa. That's literally their one. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh my god. Stop. Don't judge. Love me for me.
Well, you know what? I'm keeping this part of my video now, so.
Oh. Fine. Let the world see how stupid I really am. Okay, well, fine. That's fine. I'll be your intro.
Well, this isn't the intro. This is like the midway point of my episode, but I'll take it.
Hey, yo, it's Leno, and welcome to the midway of my episode.
Okay, well, since you're introducing segments...
Oh, I am?
I guess you are.
What am I doing?
Okay, well, intro the segment that we go back to my base so I can start getting a color palette together.
Hey, yo, it's Leno. I just got dunked in the spiciest dunk tank of my life, and now I'm gonna run back home like a little baby, and I'm gonna pick some colors.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I appreciate you coming out here and helping me out test my tank.
Yes. I love it when we gently bully each other like this.
Indeed.
Oh man. Back home now, and I think I've got a color palette figured out for the retaining wall. So this is going to be pretty similar to what we've got going on up there. But I really want to tie in some of the other prismarine colors that we've got going on up there as well. So like the cursive L that's right there having the lighter prismarine, I want to tie that in somewhere. And I feel like it's only natural to have the darker prismarine and the sea lanterns tied in as well. And I figure some of the quartz would, well, honestly just kind of be needed in there to tie into the rest of everything else. And the dark oak and spruce also to tie in. So I figure I'm pretty much just copying this color palette and I'm just adding this. That's pretty much all I've got for this. I don't know how I'm going to do this just yet, but what I'm envisioning is the lower part of the retaining wall will have some sort of structure being held up by the tough blocks down here, and basically the rest of this is just going to be forelooks and stuff going further up the walls. I don't really know how any of this is going to go just yet. I know that I need to shave this wall back just a little bit and start trying to get this whole thing prepared. I'm probably going to have to remove some of these windows that I put in on some of these towers as well, but it is what it is. I have not really planned this retaining wall out. You know, I did do some streams where I was trying to plan it, but I really just wasn't happy with everything that I planned there, so I figure why not just wing it, and what we get is what we get, right? I've planned everything else here. I need to go on ahead and just start building something. I missed a block up there. Oh, that's the wrong block up there. Okay. Wow. I don't know why I had to point that out right now, but I found it. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start shaving. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and start shaving that wall back right there. And I think I'm going to start placing some blocks and trying to figure this out. We'll see what we come up with. It took forever, but I am finally done getting this retaining wall put in, and just, oh my gosh, the amount of resources that went into this thing. I had to go and AFK the mushroom stem farm for quite some time. I had to go and barter a lot more for quartz. I had to go and get more bone blocks. I had to go and get everything because this has been way larger than I ever anticipated. I did not think it was going to take this long. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that, okay? I don't want to hear you judging me about this, but it is finally done and it's put in, and I'm honestly really happy with the results. So it is very, very simple. As you can see, there's not much going on, and it's a little different in places. Okay, just hear me out. Okay, just hear me out. Okay, in Solely Survival Season 1, I did a retaining wall in this similar style, just a different color palette. And I figured I wanted to keep this retaining wall simple because I didn't want to take away too much from what's going on up there. And well, I figure this pretty much just does the job. It does exactly what I need it to. And it has all the other colors that kind of pops with everything else going on around here, with the greens from the warped stuff, and then the prismarine, which, that prismarine block actually changes colors, so it goes from green to blue. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out so far. I think this is a much needed upgrade to the base as a whole. I pretty much just did this whole thing going all the way around, and you can see here that I did some pretty bland terraforming. My terraforming is not perfect, and you guys know me. I take pride in my terraforming, but that was way too much work. I have gone through probably about 9 to 10 shulker boxes worth of dirt at this point, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of looking at dirt and grass and mushroom stems and bone blocks and quartz blocks, and I'm just done. I'm over it. I'm done, and I'd want to be, well, done with all of this for now. So let me just free cam out here and show you what I did. We got these prismarine stripes down here to kind of call into all of the other greens and blues we've got going on up here, and it's something that kind of ties in to that right there, because that's the only regular prismarine we have in this entire build. So it just kind of fits there. And we've also got these sea lanterns that are being hidden behind these trapdoors just for a little bit of lighting, because it kind of needed it around the wall, because nighttime gets really dark around here. And then I didn't really know what to do in these areas right here that are in these 2s and these 1 spots. So I figured, why not just tie in a little bit more green with the warped wood and just call it a day. And honestly, I think that was a good call. I think I was overthinking this initially, and now that I just settled on this, I think this works out just fine. And then the retaining wall up here, as you can see, it just kind of walls it off up here as it should, using the quartz and these diorite walls, which perfectly fine. There's nothing really to say about that. And it pretty much just goes all the way around this mountain. And I do mean all the way around the mountain. It stops right over here with this one. But I did try my best to make it work with the land, right? So this way I'm not chipping away too much at the mountain. And I think this is nice. I really like this effect, how it just shifts with the mountainside here. I think that makes a big difference, and I'm really happy with it. Also, by the way, just look at this from back here. Just look at this. This is absolutely insane. Let me turn on shaders real quick. All right, there's the shaders now, and look at this. This is insane. This is absolutely nuts. I absolutely love what we've got going on here. This is just crazy. I can't get over this. So yeah, I'm pretty much done with the retaining wall now, and I've done a lot of terraforming in here. I've kind of flattened out a lot of this, a little too much in areas, but I think it's going to be okay. And I'm thinking at some point I might get some of the other crafters in here and help me do some landscaping and come up with some stuff to put out here. I actually found myself pretty well inspired out here. Just, I guess, terraforming. I kind of had ideas for what could go where. I'm envisioning some large custom trees and stuff out here. Nothing that large, obviously. And definitely nothing as large as the tree from last season of CraftWorks. Just something out here anyway, because this is supposed to be an enchanted oasis, and right now it's just a castle with a retaining wall and everything else. Oh, I'm also not entirely done. We're gonna act like these windows here were removed and replaced with bone blocks. I don't want to talk about it, okay? Yeah, I think I'm done with it out here for now. This is just absolutely crazy. How many times can I say absolutely in this monologue? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this. I am happy, I'm thrilled with the results, and I think that is going to be where we call it for now. So as always, thank you all for watching, and oh, you know what, before I do that, I'm sorry if the audio quality has changed like 4 times through this. I keep tweaking settings on this new PC. Same with visual settings. I keep tweaking things, I keep making changes because I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, right? And I'm trying to up my quality, but also not trying to kill my computer in the process. So yeah, just bear with me. Some changes are coming, okay? As always, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to show your support by liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Lane, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
What is that? A fly? Something is flying.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
A
it's a
plane?
it's a wild goose migrating south for the winter. Goodbye.
You're going the wrong way, Goose. You sweet, sweet waterfowl. You're going east. You will freeze in China. Don't go there.
His internal compass is messed up. Leave him alone.
Goose, what I love about your skin as you're wearing armor is when we look at the goose that's on your chest, it honestly looks like, it reminds me of a kangaroo with its joey, but it's a goose with a little goose.
He's sitting in his little pouch. I actually hate how high up the pants go. It drives me crazy.
I love it because it's like a kangaroo goose.
Yeah, you're
A kangaroo
just
goose?
carrying around your little
Kangaroo
pet
goose?
A kangagoose.
Kangaroo goose.
Kangaroo
It sounds like a new Pokemon.
or a goosearoo.
Goosearoo and kangagoose both sound like Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks to Goose. If it weren't for him, I'd still be stuck in that little metal box over there on the beach.
Wait, Goose is here?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
up
he
here.
is.
where's Goose?
Oh, hi there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm underwater
He
now.
just-
Oh,
Whoops.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, hello.
Just doing goosey things. Okay, all
You
right.
silly goose.
Silly goose.
So, right, she is chortling.
So sorry.
A lot of
SS
tears were
Melissa?
Could be.
It's got a ring to it.
SS Melissa.
SS Ig, though. I think that's the way.
Melissa. Smelissa.
Which would just look like
wait.
Sig.
Sig. Yeah, because this boat is Sig. Hang
Yes.
10. I don't know.
Isn't there one of the kids are saying these days Sigma?
Sig.
Yes.
Sig. Sigma. Sigma Lissa. Oh. It's fate.
Ooh, Sigmalissa.
Sigma Lissa.
She's rebranding now.
That's it. That's the new trend.
It's no longer IYG Moth Lissa or it's just Squirrel Melissa. It's now it's
She can't even say it with a straight face.
Sigma. Lissa.
Sig Lissa.
I'll give you and our viewers a little hint as to what we will be building soon. The colors of this ship are red, black, yellow, and white.
Ooh. I didn't know
I'm
what
gonna
I
put
was
a timer on the screen. Let's see how long.
I didn't know. I didn't
Nobody
know
wants to step
if
on
I was
each other's
supposed to
toes.
say something there. I was trying not to step on anybody's toes.
Ooh.